Hello everyone. So before moving into today's chapter coordinate geometry 2, 3, 4 mark or 5 mark questions, I would like to inform you that we have already uploaded a full class 10th CBSE Max playlist on our channel. So each chapter is explained step by step in a very simple manner, keeping the board exam pattern in mind. So my advice is watch the videos patiently, watch them completely and practice along with me and revise them multiple times. So maths requires repetition and I believe that these videos will help you to build confidence and also follow the playlist properly and stay connected with us for more chapter wise explanations. Thank you. Yes, and today we are going to solve 2 mark, 3 mark, 4 mark and 5 mark type of questions that might come, that might cover in the board exam. Let us move to the first question. Find the relation between x and y such that the point x comma y is equidistant. Whenever you see the word equidistant, okay, equidistant, the meaning of this is equal. Okay, the meaning of this is equal, right? From the points, so they have given a points a and b. Okay, yes, they have given points a comma b and we have to find the relation between x and y such that the point x comma y is equidistant. So how to draw this? See, coordinate geometry is all about the line segment. This is a line segment, okay? A line segment, for example, this is a and this is b. It's all about a line segment and how the line segment is divided, by how it is divided, in which ratio, what points. All the chapter is based on this only. They have already given you the A point, B point, and this line segment they are telling that this point x comma y is somewhere here and it is dividing the both the parts equally. It means, for example, if I take this point as O, so AO distance, this distance is equals to this distance. That is what they are telling in the question. So let us solve it. Yep. So from the question, so I again repeat it. I'm telling in every video this thing. While presenting in the exam, write sentences, write step by step. Okay. What all I'm explaining here, you have to present that in the form of sentences on your paper. The way you present impresses your teacher and really helps to score good marks. Alright. So AO is equals to OB. So AO means what will happen? Just write out the points. A is 7 comma 1 and O is x comma y. Okay, so this is x1 y1 for us and this is x2 y2 for us, right? Root of x2 minus x1, x minus 7 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square. This is all about AO is equals to, what about B point? B point they have given us 3 comma 5 na? So now what will happen? This will become our x1 y1 and this will become our x2 y2. Root of 3 minus x whole square plus 5 minus y whole square. Done. Now, in order to cancel the squares, we are going to do squaring on both sides. Don't get tension and don't take confusion. Oh my god, square roots are there. How can I do? Just do squaring on both sides so that this square and this square will be cancelled. And then what will be there for us now? Yeah. X minus 7 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square equal to 3 minus x whole square plus 5 minus y whole square. Done. So if you see, everything is in the form of a plus b and a minus b, right? Complete it is in the form of a minus b whole square formula, that is a square minus 2ab plus b square. Let us quickly do it. Plus 49 minus 14x plus y square plus 1 minus 2ab, 2y is equal to 3 square is 9, a square plus b square. No, I am writing it. X square minus 2 3s are 6x plus 25 minus 10y plus y square. Done. So x square cancel, y square cancel, and let us write down the terms. 41 plus 49 plus 1 is 50 minus 14x minus 2y is equal to 25 plus 9 becomes 34 minus 6x minus 10y. Done. Now what we will do? We will bring all the number terms over here. So 50 minus 34. Okay, I'm bringing all the x terms here and y terms also. Minus 6x plus 14x minus 10y plus 2y. Okay, done. What is 50 minus 34? So yeah, 6 here, 16. So minus 6x plus 14x will be, yeah, 8x and minus 8y. Done. So if I take 8 common, x minus y is equals to, what is the answer? 16. 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16. So we got x minus y is equals to 2. So this is the relation between x and y. Actually, the question in the question they asked us to find the relation. So what is the relation? So the relation between x and y is what? This is x minus y is equals to 2. This is our relation. Yes. Find the coordinates of the points of trisection, that is points dividing into three equal parts. So yes, today in this problem I want to tell you very important thing, very important formula, that is points dividing into three equal parts. Okay, done. So I'm going to write it with red color. This is called as when a line segment, for example, if it is P and Q, okay, if it is dividing at A and B somewhere, okay, then what's happening here? This is one part, this is second part, and this is third part. So this line segment is being divided into three equal parts. Yeah, this is called as points of trisection. We call it as points of trisection. So in this case, the each part is divided into 1:1:1. So you have to remember this. What is the meaning of points of trisection? When a line segment is divided into three equal parts, the ratio will be 1:1:1. Each part as 1. Okay, you have to remember this. Done. And now we will solve accordingly. So they are asking find the coordinates of the points of trisection, that is points dividing into three equal parts of the line segment joining the points A and B. Done. So let us draw the line segment first. What is that? A and B. And they gave us the A point as 2, minus 2. And here they gave the point as minus 7, 4. Done. And here it is P and here it is Q. Okay, done. So if this is 1, from A to P it is 1. Then from P to Q it is 1. And from Q to B it is 1 part. Then from A to P it is 1, and what about from P to B? 1 plus 1 it will become 2. Okay, done. So from P to B it is dividing into 2. So what we understood is the point P is dividing line segment in the ratio 1:2. Did you understand why I'm doing this? Why? Because I have section formula with me. To solve the section formula, I want m and I want only two numbers, m and n. So that's the reason I'm choosing the point P here, and I'm taking my m as 1 and n as 2, and I will find out the point P. Okay, done. M and N. Now from the section formula, okay, what we are doing, we know that M x2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, comma, my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. So by substituting the m and n as 1 and 2, okay, we are going to get an equation. Again, what we are going to do? Again, I am going to take q and b as 1 and aq as 2. Again, I will solve the another section formula. I will get two equations and I'll solve them and I will find the coordinates. Okay, done. So what is x1, y1 here? So write it separately to avoid confusion. Our A point is 2 comma minus 2 and our B point is minus 7 comma 4, and the point P, okay, is dividing in the ratio 1 is to 2. So now I am going to find out this point P. So if this is x1 and y1 and this is x2, y2 and this is my m and n. Now let us do the point P is equals to, what is m here? 1 into 4 plus 2 into 2 divided by 1 plus 2, comma, what is n? Sorry, what is m? 1 into minus 7 plus 2 into my2, right? Why I am writing x1? No. Yeah. y1 is what? 2 minus 2 plus 2 into what is y2, ma? y2 is 4, right? See what am I doing? I am writing something. Yeah. Yeah, m. 1 into y2 is what? 4 plus 2 into y1 is what? Minus 2 divided by 1 plus 2. Done. Now let us solve. 4 here, 2 to the 4 plus 4, 8, 8 by 3. Here 4 minus 4 by 3. So it becomes 8 by 3 comma 0. 8 by 3 comma 0 is our P point. Okay, so we got the P point as 8 by 3 comma 0. Now similarly let us also do for the Q. I will write the diagram separately for this. Okay, don't worry. Yeah. So again I am drawing the line segment A and B point, and here the Q is there now. So up to here how much ratio? Here already 1 is there, here already 1 is there. So it is dividing two parts here, and from Q to B it is dividing into one part. So the Q is dividing AB in the ratio 2 is to 1. Done. So now m became 2, n became 1. And the points are same. Okay, what are the points? The A point is, yeah. So x1, y1 and here it is x2, y2. Yeah. Yeah. Let us first cross check. Did we do properly the first part? I am somewhere getting that somewhere we have missed here. Yeah. See x1, y1. So m, x2. See here. See, I did wrong. That's what I'm feeling it in my heart already. Yeah. See here. In the point P, x2 is what? Minus 7. Now see what I did. I wrote 4. The same mistake sometimes you people will also do, na? In a hurry. Yeah. Minus 7 plus 2 into x1 is 2, right? Minus 7 plus 4. So it becomes like minus 7 plus 4. Yeah. Minus 7 plus 4 is 3, no? Yep. Let me erase it. 3 by 3. So it becomes 3 by 3, that is 1. 1 comma 0. So the point P is 1 comma 0. Okay. Point P is equals to 1 comma 0. We got this, the point P. Let us now solve the Q carefully. See how silly I did. So the same mistakes sometimes we do. Comment those who will do the same kind of silly mistakes like me. Yeah. But now I'm better doing now. As we do more practice, we become more better. Yes. M and N. Right. M x2 plus n x1 divided by m plus n, comma, m by 2 plus n by 1 divided by m plus n is equal to, what is m? 2 into x2 is minus 7 plus n is 1, x1 is 2 divided by 2 plus 1, comma, what is m? 2 into x, yeah, y2 is 4 plus 1 into y1 is minus 2 divided by 2 plus 1, done, is equal to minus 14 plus 2 by 3, 8 minus 2 by 3. Minus 14 plus 2 is how much? Minus 12 by 3 comma 6 by 3. So that becomes minus 4 comma 2. So what is this? Q point. Now I got my Q point. P point is 1 comma 0 and Q point is minus 4 comma 2. So if this is my line segment AB and if it is dividing the point P and Q with points of trisection with 3 equal parts, by taking the ratios m and n 2 times, I got my point 1 comma 0 and Q as minus 4 comma 2. Yes. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining the points minus 3. And also I want to tell you one thing. So how to find whether this question is from coordinate geometry or not? Whenever you see the name line segment, coordinate geometry is all about line segment, okay, and the coordinates, line segment, these terms helps you to find out that it is from coordinate geometry. Okay, done. So they're asking that to find the ratio m and n, and they have given the points joining the points a b. Yeah, so these are the points a and b. A is this and B is this, okay, and they are telling this divided by this point. So they have given already the point which is dividing it in the ratio m is to n, and we have to do it directly. Yes, so we all know from section formula, okay, from section formula, mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, comma, my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n will be equal to minus 1 comma 6. They gave you directly this point x comma y. Okay, this is x term and this is y term. So equate the first term to x and the second term to y and you will get the answer. No need to do 2 times. Okay, if you want to cross check whether the answer is correct or not, you can do that. But if the time is really less for you, then just equate any one term and find out the m and n. Okay, I will show how to do that. Yeah, but we don't know m, right? What is x2? Let us not do the kind of mistake I have done in the previous question. Yeah, x2 is what? 6. M into 6 plus n into minus 3 divided by m plus n, comma, m into minus 8 plus n into 10 by m plus n is equals to minus 1 comma 6. Done. Now let me go to, yeah, 6m minus 3n by m plus n, comma, minus 8m plus 10n divided by m plus n is equal to minus 1 comma 6. Now what I am doing, I am equating the x term with minus 1 and the y term with 6. Okay. Yeah. 6m minus 3n divided by m plus n is equals to how much? Minus 1. And here on the other hand, 8m plus 10n divided by m plus n is equal to 6. Now come on, do cross multiplication. 6m minus 3n will be equal to minus m minus n. Bring all the m terms on one side and all the n terms on the other hand side. Done. 7m equal to 2n. M divided by n is equal to 2 by 7. So hence I got m is to n equal to 2 is to 7. No need to do this. Okay. So Directly I got the m is to n. If you want to cross check, I think you can do it. Let us cross check, okay? Uh, yeah, minus 8m plus 10n equal to 6m plus 6n. Okay, done. Yeah, bring all the m's. Minus 8m minus 6m is equals to 6n minus 10n. That is minus 14m is equals to minus 4n. Minus minus cancel. M by n is equals to m divided by n is equals to 4 divided by 14. 2 2s are 4, 2 7s. See, we got same 2 is to 7. The area of the triangle formed by joining the midpoints of the sides of the triangle whose vertices are, and they have given 3, and we need to find the ratio of this area of the given triangle. Done. So, yep. So, first of all, let's just draw a triangle. Okay. So let me draw a triangle, and they are telling that they also have given us the midpoints. Done. So these are the point, this is the triangle. Let me go with it. Yeah. A point is 0 comma minus 1, and B point is 2 comma 1, and C point is 0 comma 3. And area of triangle formed by joining the midpoints. If the midpoint of AB is this, and midpoint of AC is this, and midpoint of the BC is this. Now what I'm doing, I'm going to join these lines. Okay, so this is another triangle. Okay, done. Find the ratio of this area to the area of the given triangle. First we have to find this small triangle area to the triangle's area of this big one. Done. I think we know the midpoint formula, right? They're saying exactly midpoint. Done. First of all, find out the point P, which is the midpoint of AB. Then we will find out the point Q, which is the midpoint of BC. And then I will find out the point R, which is the midpoint of AC. Done. So P will be equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2. This is the formula, right? So which is x1 y1 here, 0, this is x1 y1, x2 y2. Directly I'm substituting here. 0 plus 2 by 2 becomes 1, comma minus 1 minus 1, minus 2 by 2 becomes minus 1. I got P point as 1 comma minus 1. Done. Let us go with the Q point. For the Q point, 2 plus 0 by 2, that is 1, comma 1 plus 3 by 2, that is 2. Q point I got as 1 comma 2, and let us find out R with the same formula. 0 plus 0 by 2 is 0, and minus 1 minus 3 minus 4 by 2 is minus 2. I got the points Q as 1 comma 2, and I got R as 0 comma minus 2. So these are the 3 points. Okay. I want to change the question because for you, actually, this question is being asked. Actually, last year it was there for the state syllabus in CBSE, but this year they have removed the area of the triangle formula, that is half x1 into y1 minus y2. That kind of formula they have removed it. So I want to don't make it confusing for you to by teaching them again a new formula which is not there in your syllabus. So let us make it like find the point. Let us make the question as find the points. Find the points P comma Q. Sometimes they'll give you the ABC vertices, and they will ask you to find the points P, Q, R. Just by using this midpoint formula, just find out them. No need to find this area of triangle because in your syllabus it is not there now. Yeah. Name the type of triangle formed by the points ABC. Before solving this problem, let us know what type of triangles we have and how to find out which type of triangle is that based on our coordinate geometry formula. Right. So we have equilateral triangle, and we have isosceles triangle, and we have right angled triangle, and we have scalene triangle. I'm just using these 4 triangles because most of the questions comes based on these 4 only. How to find out equilateral triangle? When all the three sides are equal. Okay. When you do AB, BC, CA, all three sides must be equal. By using a distance formula, you will find out AB, you will find out BC, and you will find out CA. When all this AB equal to BC equal to CA comes, then it is called as equilateral triangle. Coming to isosceles triangle, only two sides must become equal. Either AB equal to BC might come, or sometimes it will be like BC equal to CA, or sometimes it might be like CA equal to AB. Any one condition. Okay, or right angle triangle means you have to verify the Pythagoras theorem. You all know, right, what is Pythagoras theorem? So you have to see that base square plus height square is equal to hypotenuse square. Then only it is a right angle triangle. Coming to scalene triangles, all three sides will be different. All three sides lengths will be different. Then we call it as a scalene triangle. So please note down this tabular column, very very important. So if you know this, then you can easily solve the question and find out which type of triangle it is. Done. So here they have given ABC points. Let us find out AB first. AB. Write down the A point is minus 5 comma 6 and B point is minus 4 comma minus 2. This is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. So let us do the distance formula. Minus 4 plus 5 whole square. Be very careful with the signs, okay? Minus 4. X2 minus of minus 5. No, so I wrote plus 5. What is y2? Minus 2 minus 6 whole square. Okay. So 5 minus 4 is 1. 1 square is 1 only. And yes, root of 1 plus minus 2 minus 6 is minus 8. 8 square is 64. Plus 64. We got root 65 as our AB. Let us find out now BC. So what is a B point? Yeah. Minus 4 comma minus 2 and 7 comma 5. 7 comma 5. So this will be our x1 y1 and x2 y2, and let us solve the distance formula directly. 7 minus of minus 4. 7 plus 4. I'm directly writing. 7 plus 4 becomes 11 square plus 5 plus 2 square. 7 square 49. 11 square is root of 121 plus 49. That is equals to root 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 170. Then what about CA? C is what? This 7 comma 5 and A is minus 5 comma 6. And this will become my x1 y1 and this will become my x2 y2 is equal to root of minus 5 minus 7 becomes 12 square, that is 144. 6 minus 5, that is plus 1, that is equal to root of 145. See, all the three sides AB is not equal to BC is not equal to CA. When all the three lengths are different, it is a scalene triangle. It is a scalene triangle. Done. Yes. If the point C minus 1 comma 2 divides internally the line segment joining A, they have given a point. Let me draw a line segment now. If this is my line segment A and B, A they have given us 2 comma 5 and B we don't know. And they are telling the point C is there here and it is they have given the point minus 1 comma 2 and it is dividing AB into 3 parts and here it is 4 parts, 3:4. So whenever you see ratio, you have to use your section formula. We know M, we know N, we also know the point P directly. We have to find out the coordinates of B. Come on, let us solve it. So from section formula, what is the formula? Mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, comma my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n is equal to minus 1 comma 2. They have given you the point directly. Okay, and they also have given m and n, but we have to find out the term x2 and y2. x1 y1 I know. This is x1 y1 and this is my x2 y2. Let us substitute now. Is equals to, what is m? 3. What is x2? We don't know, that is x. N is 4. x1 is 2 divided by 4 plus 3 7. M is 3. What is y2? I don't know, y. Plus n is 4. y1 is 5 divided by 7. That is equal to minus 1 comma 2. Don't forget to write this equal to. So when we are hurried, we will forget to write, and at last we will get confused what we are doing. So never forget the steps. Done. Yep. So 3x plus 8 divided by 7. 3y plus 20 divided by 7 is equals to minus 1 comma 2. So now I am equating the x value to x value and y value to the y value. So 3x plus 8 divided by 7 will be equal to minus 1. On the other hand, 3y plus 20 divided by 7 will be equal to 2. 3x plus 8 is equals to minus 7. Yeah. And 3x is equals to minus 7 minus 8. What is minus 7 minus 8? 15 minus 15. X equal to minus 15 by 3. 3 ones are 3 5s are, that is equals to minus 5. And here 3y plus 20 is equals to 14. And 3y is equals to 14 minus 20. And 3y is equals to minus 6. Y is equals to minus 6 by 3. 3 ones are 3 twos are minus 2. So I got x value and y value as minus 5 comma minus 2. So B point is minus 5 comma minus 2. This is the answer. This is another kind of question. See, the same question, just they are uh, just you're missing only one numbers from each point. In the previous question, they missed the B point and they asked you to find out. They have given the point directly, but here they have given A, B points and they are asking you to find out the y coordinate in a point B. Okay, so some thing numbers will be missing and they'll give you some other numbers. Based on that, you have to solve it. Yeah, whenever you see the ratio, directly go with the section formula. What is the section formula? mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, and my2 plus ny1 is divided by m plus n. This is our section formula, right? If this is my line segment and this is my point A, that is 2 comma 3 they have given, and this is my point B, that is 6 comma minus 3. The point P is there and this point P is how much? 4 comma m. Okay, done. And also I don't know. I don't know what is m and n also I don't know. What is m, what is n, I don't know. Okay, let us solve it directly. Don't worry, how can I get it? So see, I know the x coordinate, no? So this x part, I will equate it to the point 4. Then I'll get my m and n automatically. When I get my m and n, then I will substitute this same thing in the y part and I will get my m value. Don't worry about that. Come on, let us solve it slowly. Yeah. So they gave the point, they gave this point as 4 comma m, no? Yeah, done. So m is m, we don't know. What is x2? This is x1, y1 and this is x2, y2. So what is x2? 6 plus n, I don't know, n, and what is y1? 3 divided by m plus n, comma, what is m here? We don't know. What is y2? Minus 3 plus n, I don't know. y1 is 3 divided by m plus n. This is what I substituted, and this complete is equal to 4 comma m. Okay, now this x part is equals to 4 and this y part is equals to m. So equate it separately now. 6m plus 3n by m plus n will be equal to 4. Come on, now what will happen? Bring the m plus n to the right hand side. 6m plus 3n is equals to 4m plus 4n. Bring all the m's at one part. Then 6m minus 4m becomes 2m. 4n minus 3n will become n. M by n is equals to 1 by 2. So m is to n is equals to 1 is to 2. We got m as 1 and we got n as 2. Now what I will do? I will substitute it in the y part. Let us do it. Yeah. So yes, what is the y part? This is the x part. Okay, and done. Now substituting in the y term in ordinate. Instead of telling y term, we can say in ordinate. Ordinate means the y value. Yeah. So 6m, sorry, what am I doing? Yep. We have to substitute this ordinate, right? Yeah, what is the y ordinate here? Minus 3m plus 3n divided by m plus n is equals to m. So I know m and I know n. So substituting the m and n values here, minus 3 into 1 plus 3 into 2 divided by 1 plus 2 will be equal to m. Done. So minus 3 plus 6 divided by 3 equal to m. So that is equal to minus 3 plus 6 is 3 by 3. So m value is 1. We got m value 1. So the point x comma y here, it is 4 comma 1. So the point is P is equals to 4 comma 1, which is dividing the entire line segment in the ratio 1 is to 2. We found the ratio, we also found the point just by the same section formula, equating each coordinate to its own. Okay? Yeah. If A, B, C, D are the vertices of a parallelogram A, B, C, D, find the values of A and B. So again, before going to solve this problem, I want to give a tabular column. So we have almost four quadrilaterals in this chapter, where they might ask any kind of quadrilateral. Here they have asked you about parallelogram, so they might ask you rectangle, or they might ask you rhombus or a square. So before that, you have to know what is a parallelogram, what has to be proved to show that it is a parallelogram, and also you have to know what is the what is the property of a rectangle, and how can you prove that quadrilateral is a rectangle. So let me write neatly, please note it down and remember the name of the quadrilateral and what has to be proved. Okay, so let us go first with the parallelogram. Yeah, parallelogram. This is the name of the quadrilateral. A quadrilateral, don't worry, what is a quadrilateral? Okay, let me write that also here. So yeah, so I'm going to write the name of the quadrilateral here. The quadrilateral means the sides are 4. Okay, 4 sides is a quadrilateral. So let us first write it as parallelogram. Parallelogram, and the second quadrilateral is rectangle, rhombus and square. So only most of the times they ask you only on this 4, and triangle you already know, I told you in the previous question. And here I'm going to I'll draw the diagram of this. Parallelogram looks like this. This parallel, the lines will be like parallel, and rectangle, you know, the opposite sides are equal, and rhombus, it will be like a diamond shape, and square, you know, all 4 sides are equal. So what has to be proved when they ask you this type of questions? So when it is a parallelogram, you have to prove that opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal, or sometimes you can prove that diagonals bisect each other Diagonals bisect. What is the meaning of bisect? Exactly, they will intersect at the middle point. That is called bisect. Bisect each other. So these are the diagonals. See, exactly they will be intersecting at the middle point. This midpoint and this midpoint is same. That is called bisecting. Okay. And what about rectangle? You all know about rectangle. Opposite sides must be equal. Opposite sides are equal. And also diagonals must be equal. Okay. Diagonals must be equal. Done. So these are the diagonals of rectangle. Even they also have to be equal. And coming to rhombus, only four sides will be equal, not diagonals. Four sides are equal. Coming to square, both four sides are equal, also diagonals. That is the difference between rhombus and square, okay? In square, diagonals are also are equal. So please remember this table, note it down, and whichever question comes, you can happily solve because you already know what has to be proved. Alright, so let us do this. Yes, let us draw a parallelogram now. And they have given the points A, B, C, D. So what is the point A? Minus 2 comma 1, and B point is A comma 0, C point is 4 comma B, and D is 1 comma 2. Done. So first of all we have to find the values of A, B. A value and B value I have to find out. See, we already know that the diagonals of the parallelogram will be exactly bisecting each other. Yeah, done. Sorry, the diagram is too bad. Yeah. Yes, somehow I managed it. Okay, done. So now we know that for a parallelogram, the opposite sides AD equal to BC. I'm writing AD must be equal to DC, and also AB must be equal to, sorry, AD equal to BC, right? Yeah, AD equal to BC and AB must be equal to DC. The opposite sides must be equal for a parallelogram. Also, the diagonals must be bisecting at the midpoint, exactly midpoint. So, to find out the midpoint, what we have to do? We have to do x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 by plus y2 by 2. Then I'll get this point. Okay. And that is equal to same AC midpoint must be equal to BD midpoint. The midpoint I'm going to write here. The midpoint of AC must be equal to what? Midpoint of BD. That's what. Okay, both points are same. Both lines will be having the same point, right? So yes, this midpoint, this AC's midpoint and BD's midpoint is same. That's what I have written here. And we know the midpoint formula. That is x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. And here let us do directly AC minus 2 plus 4 by 2 minus 2 plus 4 by 2 comma 1 plus b by 2. This is the midpoint of AC is equal to, what about B? A plus 1 by 2 comma 0 plus 2 by 2. This is the midpoint of BD. Now equate the x terms and equate the y terms separately. So minus 4 plus 2 is what? 2. 2 by 2 is 1. 1 is equals to A plus 1 by 2. And on the other hand, 1 plus B by 2 is equals to also 1. 2 by 2 is 1, right? So A plus 1 is equals to 2 and A is equals to 1. 1 plus B is equals to 2 and B is equals to 1. So A value is 1 and B value is also 1. And also they asked us to find the lengths, like what is AB, what is BC, what is CD and what is DA. Let us find out separately by using our distance formula. Done. Yeah. Yes. So what is AB? Before that, write down the coordinates of what is A and what is B to know what is x1, y1 and x2, y2. Minus 2 comma 1 and B is 1 comma 0 because we got the A value as 1 right here. So I substituted it. So this is our x1 y1 and this is our x2 y2. Now let us do directly root of 1 plus 2 whole square is 3 square plus 1 square, that is equal to root 9 plus 1, that is equal to root 10. We got the value AB. Now what is BC? BC is what? B point is 1 comma 0 and C point is 4 comma 1. We found out the B value is 1 right here. That's what I have substituted here. X1 y1 and this is x2 y2. Come on, do it. 4 minus 1 is 3, 3 square 9, again 1 square, that is root of 9 plus 1, that is equal to root 10. And I want to tell you to save the time, no need to do that CD and DA. Why? Because we know that the opposite sides will be equal, right? So what is the opposite side for AB? AB's opposite side is what? Let me show you the figure so that you will understand clearly. Yeah. See here, AB will be equal to CD. We just now found out that AB value is root 10. So now automatically CD will be root 10. And also we found out BC as root 10. So the opposite side of BC is AD. This will be also root 10. So each length of the parallelogram is root 10. So like this you can find out instead of doing all the four. Yeah. Other than this, sometimes they will be asking you like this, like show that the points, they will give you like A point, they will give you B point, C point, they will give you D point, and they tell you to show all these points are the vertices of a square. Okay, vertices of a square. So in this question, what you have to do, for a square, all sides must be equal. First of all, you have to do AB distance formula, find out the length, and also do the distance formula for BC, for point B and C, also for CD and also for DA, and you have to get all equal. Okay, and also you have to find out the diagonals as well. What is the diagonal here? AC diagonal you have to find out, and BD also you have to find the diagonals. These diagonals must also be equal. When you get these two perfectly only, then you have to say that it is a square. Even if one side is wrong also, it is not a square. Most of the times if they ask you show that, for sure it will be equal and we will get a square. So do properly and practice it. And other than this, they might also ask you about the rhombus. Whenever they ask you for rhombus, okay, rhombus, as I told you already in the table, no need to do the diagonals, only go with the sides. Do all the sides and see whether all are equal or not. If you do just this point, if it is equal, you can prove that it is a rhombus. Okay, done. And not only this, some questions are there. One question I want to tell you. Yeah, the questions will be like this. They will ask you like we already did in 1 mark questions in the previous video. If you didn't watch, please watch. So if they ask you for 2 marks, you can write it like a step by step. So they might ask you like find a point on the y-axis, okay, which is equidistant from the points 6 comma 5 and minus 4 comma 3. This is a question. Okay, this is the same question they will ask you for x-axis. Okay, so the first one, how to do this? Okay, I told you when they tell you that the point is on the y-axis, then the x term will become 0. Okay, when they tell you the point is on the x-axis, then you have to know that the y term is 0. So this one you have to know. Other than this, sometimes they will tell you origin. What is origin? Origin, I already explained the 1 mark questions. Origin means 0 comma 0. And besides that, what is the meaning of equidistant? Equidistant means equal. The distance between the y-axis and this point A and the y-axis and the point B is equal. If I take this y-axis point as P, okay, and then what is happening? A point to P point and B point to P point. See, I'm drawing the line. This is my A, this is my B, and this is my point P. Okay, AP is equal to PB. That is the meaning of equidistant. Don't get confused. Most of the times they will be asking for 1 and 2 marks, this kind of questions. Please do attempt properly. So do AP is equal to BP. Like directly go with your distance formula and equate it both of them and find out the value of Y. Okay, the same happens with the x-axis also. Go with x comma 0 as your point and do again AP is equals to BP and do the distance formula for this and this, equate it and find the value of x. Alright, so these are the very important questions that might be covered 100% in your coordinate geometry for your board exams. Please do watch the video again and watch the video completely. Don't stop in the middle. Please watch it and practice along with me repeated times so that you will become perfect. And I am damn sure that if you practice all the problems that I have mentioned in the videos, I know you're going to score about 90% for sure. Thank you. Yeah. Also, I want to cover another important thing that is called as collinear points. Okay. So, what is a collinear points? Alright. So, what will be happening is there will be a line segment. Okay. A, B and C point. Okay. They will be telling you that A point, B point and C point, they'll give you and they'll ask whether the 3 points are collinear or not. So the condition for the collinear is, what is collinear means? All the 3 points lie on the same plane. The conditions might be like this. AB plus BC must be equal to AC, or okay, AB plus AC might be equal to BC, or okay, AC plus BC might be equal to AB. So these are the conditions for the collinear points. If any condition satisfies for you, then you can say that they are collinear points. Okay. So this is sometimes they might ask you for 2 marks questions, this collinear points question as well. So you have to know what is collinear and what is the condition for that. So please do practice again and again the triangles, the types of triangles, also the types of quadrilateral problems, the section formula, how to find ratio problems, and also the distance formula using repeated times, and the midpoint formula when to use. And besides that, these kind of questions just now what I said in the last, please go through and repeated times and practice. Thank you.